to the last show of the year.
Yep.
Here it is. Who is the true GOAT?
Me.
LeBron James. LeBron James Sr.
You can just leave it there. You don't need to mention any other names.
Or
Mrs. James.
Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Y'all wanted it? We brought it. Here it is.
Hey, I'm going to let Jesse go ahead and start it off and have some good love. Go ahead, Jesse.
Right, so real quick, before we even get started, I just want to clarify. People always talk about Jordan, right?
Clutch,
and when you talk about the clutch time, you're most likely talking about Game 7, elimination games, when you get a chance to eliminate an opponent.
No, that's not what I look at it.
Smelling blood in the water.
Right.
They talk about killer instinct with him also, right?
Right.
That would be eliminating an opponent.
Yep.
Right? Buzzer beaters, quick shots, all that stuff,
Yeah.
right?
But I know where you're going, but go ahead. Somebody kill that too.
Right, so wait a minute. Let the man take us there then, Randy Knight.
So let me just run down some statistics for you real quick. All right, this is Michael Jordan's career stats real fast. 49.7 field goal percentage, 83.5 free throw, 6.2 rebounds, 5.3
slow it
assists,
down. Slow it down for him. Slow him down.
2.3 steals,
Ooh.
0.8 blocks, 2.7 turnovers,
Wow.
and 30.1 points.
Mm-hmm.
The man was one of the greatest, but he ain't the greatest.
Okay.
Ooh.
So we talk about his killer mentality, right?
I think he knows somebody that might be the greatest.
When Jordan had an opportunity to eliminate an opponent, his field goal percent dropped 9%. Rebounds went down 1.4. Assists went down 2.1. Steals went down 0.8. Blocks 0.6. Only thing that improved for him was his free throw percentage and his turnovers. He even decreased in points by 0.3.
Oh, wow.
Now, when he's facing elimination, all right, back against the wall, mind you, eliminating opponents, he was 30 and 10. 75% of the time he won.
Ooh.
When he had a chance to eliminate, or when he was facing elimination, I'm sorry, back against the wall, field goal percentage went down 1.6%. Free throw percentage went down 5.7%. His rebounds went up 1.7. Assists went up 1.7. Steals went down. Blocks went up. Turnovers went up 1.5. And his points went up. But he was 5-7. Losing record when his back is against the wall. And the man's shooting percentage went down. So even though those points went up, that just means he's jacking shots.
Jacking them up.
Wait a minute,
Kobe.
Man. Shout out to Christina. She say, boy, do you teach the statistics in school, in class?
I teach English.
He just teaches. He's an English teacher.
I've been teaching our kids how to debate. Shout out to Compton Learning Center.
So, Mr. Man with all the stats.
Fire.
Before you keep going,
what you about,
when you talk about killer instincts, I'm talking about killer instincts when it really matters. Let's talk about the NBA Finals. Where are your stats from there? Where are LeBron's stats from the Finals? What are MJ stats from the Finals? I guarantee you don't have them, but guess what I do? But go ahead.
This is all of this.
No. I just said the Finals. Finals is what matters to me because MJ, you know what? I'm going to let you go.
Right,
Somebody kill you.
So let me finish up with LeBron, and then I'll let you get to your Finals argument. So LeBron James, same scenario. Career stats, 50.4. Makes more than he misses, by the way. MJ didn't. Free throw percentage, 73.9. Rebounds, 7.4. Assists, 7.2. Both higher than Jordan. Steals, 1.6. Higher than Jordan. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong number here.
Jordan's almost averaging
blocks, 0.8. All right. Turnovers, 3.5. Points, 27.2. Right. He facilitates more. He passes the ball more. And he still scores a ton of points.
And he should have more assists.
When it comes time for him to eliminate opponents, increases in field goal percentage 2.5. Free throw percentage goes down. It ain't good to begin with. Doesn't really matter. Rebounds goes up by 1.3. Assists goes up by 0.4. Steals goes up by 0.2. Blocks goes up by 0.6. Turnovers, they go up a little bit, 0.4.
That's a lot.
Points go up by 1.6. He was 35 and 10. Jordan was 30 and 10. So he's got more wins when he's got a chance to eliminate them. Not by much, though. It's close, right?
Yeah, in the East.
It's close.
In the East.
Now, when LeBron is facing elimination, whole different animal.
Oh, yes, he is.
Whole different animal.
You say like kingship, huh? Like a lion.
Can we just interject for 1 second, though? Because while y'all reading the stats, I'm going to let y'all read these stats. But one thing y'all ain't read was the rosters. And J.R. Smith don't know the score of the game, but people on North Sentinel Island, knew with no electricity and no TVs, knew the score of the game.
I think they did.
I'm going to get to that too, Rachel. Don't worry about it.
Preach!
I'm going to get to that too. Go ahead.
And the squad.
So Jordan facing elimination, he was up and down. Some things increased, some things went down. LeBron James, field goal percentage up 3.5%. Rebounds up 5.6 a game. 5 rebounds a game, 5.5.
Woo, that's crazy.
Assists, 1.8.
Woo.
Steals, 0.8. Almost a whole steal a game.
Almost.
Blocks, a solid block per game.
Woo.
1 block per game.
All this is trending upward, right?
Turnovers going down, 1.7 less.
The arrow
turnovers
going
per
up
game.
on this, right?
Points. Are you ready for the points?
I'm ready for the points.
Up 9.2 points per game, facing elimination. And his record, Jordan's was 5-7, LeBron's 14-10.
He said,
Whole different animal.
And
Don't back a lion into a corner.
Don't back. Oh, don't back a lion into
That record doesn't mean nothing because Jordan wasn't facing elimination that much. But anyway, keep going. You feel me, Squeeze? That's how you flip that real quick.
Well, hold on.
But no, ain't no hold on. Let's get it.
Your turn, Randy.
So,
Let me hear this KOD. What you got?
Look, my biggest line when we debate is stop looking at stats and watch the games. Because stats don't mean nothing. You know why? You know why LeBron points went up and his rebounds went up when in those games? You know why? Because he was trailing by 15, 20 points. You know why MJ's different? Because all his games were close. It's close, and they were lower scored games back in the day. Like nope. I ain't to me talking about no roster. So let me we'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get there. But we gonna go. His second year, people keep saying he didn't win without Pippen. I was hoping he said that. But his second year, Jordan only played in his second year 7 games. I mean, he played 18 games. He only started 7 because he broke his ankle. Okay, he came back. And you know, in the playoffs that year, he got swept. You know he got swept that year, right?
Yeah.
After he came back, man, he broke his ankle. He only started 7 games out of 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
He came back the year. You know he averaged he broke his ankle the second year. You know in the playoffs that year, he averaged 37 points. After a broken ankle, you average 37.5 points. Man, it's not even close. So then his third year comes when he's fully, when he's getting through his injury, he's fully healthy. He loses in the first round. He loses 3-1. I mean, yeah, he loses 3-1. And people also have to realize back in the day, the first round was only 5 games. LeBron got the privilege to play in the playoffs where it's 7 games. So if you're down 3-1, you can come back just like the Warriors did to the
Oklahoma.
OKC. So you got a chance to come back. MJ never had that chance. He was down 3-1. He didn't have that chance. Also, and Pippen came that next year. Right? Okay, let's talk about Scottie. Let's talk about Scottie Pippen, his great player. Let's talk about Scottie Pippen, his great year. Okay. Oh man, this is great. I love when people try to play my boy MJ. It's not even close, boy.
I got your
So Pippen came in 87, 88. He didn't even start a single game his first year. But MJ won the first round in that, and he got beat by Detroit Pistons the year after that. So that's year 4, really year 3, because his year 2 don't count because he didn't play more than 20 games due to his injury. He only started 10 games that whole year. He started 7 in the regular season. And he started 3 in the playoffs. He only started 10 games that whole year, so you cannot count his second year. So his really third year, when Pippen came into the league, they won their first round. Pippen didn't even start. Pippen also averaged 7.9 points a game. Okay, they won the first round against the Cavs, beat them in Game 5. In Game 5, also Michael Jordan had 45 points, 5 assists, and 3 steals. Pippen had 10 points and that was it. All he had was 10 points and he had 5 rebounds. Okay, so let's go to 89.
That's a lockdown defender, though. A lot of that don't show up.
Whoa.
A lot of that don't show up.
Whoa. He wasn't locked down his first 3 years. He was not locked down his first 3 years. He was not all-team defensive. He didn't get all-team defensive until they started winning championships. But I digress. Because Michael was getting that steal. Because Michael, let me get you up. Because Michael first year of getting Michael was a 9-time first-team all defender, and he only played 13 years in the league with healthy seasons. So I'm gonna go back to this. So then 89, they lost to Detroit in the Eastern Conference Finals in 6. He averaged 29.7 points a game. And also in 89, people always talking about the assists and stuff. Michael Jordan, which is a different position than LeBron. LeBron is a small forward. He's 6'9". He handles the ball more. Michael Jordan was 6'6". He's a shooting guard, which means that when you get the ball, he's trying to create the short. To shoot. He's not trying to create for other players. But he got mad at the end of the season. The last 11 games, he averaged a triple-double for 10 of them. And then that's fair. And that's fair. He went 7-4 when he averaged 10 triples. So he can do what LeBron does. He just didn't. That wasn't his game. He can do it anytime. But also in 88, let me tell you what Jordan did in 88 that no man has ever done.
So we're getting a history lesson.
Nobody's ever done.
I didn't know we was gonna do this.
Hey, in 88, Michael Jordan was the MVP of the league.
You was
He was the
getting chased to your
All-Star
buildings.
MVP. He was the Defensive Player of the Year. He was the steals champion. He was the dunk champion, and he was first team defense. Come on now. Hey, you want to talk about all them stats about them closeout things? Let's talk about choking. Let's talk about real choking. In 2007, I'm tired of hearing people talking about rosters. They had the number 4 defensive team in the league. That's why they got past Boston. I mean, not Boston. That's why they got past the Pistons. LeBron did kill that series, though. I can never take that away. Yeah, the whole series LeBron killed. But then let's talk about what happened in the finals. LeBron averaged 22 points in the finals. In the first game of the series of that final series, he scored 16 points. Booby Gibson off the bench. Like,
You're saying there ain't no excuse for that game?
22 points a game.
Well,
22
you got that
points.
whole team triple teaming him because there ain't nobody
Ain't
else.
nobody
on that
triple
roster
team.
that
Ain't
can
nobody.
get a shot.
He never.
Nobody else can get a
He
shot
didn't
on
get
that
triple team. He got one-on-one by Bruce Bowen. He got one-on-one.
Hold on. No. I'm not gonna let y'all do that. Larry Hughes was doing his thing that year.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
Sasha
AI
Pavlovich.
might have been the only person that had a worse finals team than LeBron did that year.
But
Man.
LeBron had a
Those
top
two.
4 defense, bro.
So
They ain't a bad team. You
So-
guess it does.
to update our audience, man, the question is we just went right into it. Who's better? Who
All
is
right.
the GOAT? LeBron James or Michael Jordan?
No. So look. So let's go to these.
Let's
Let's go to these playoff averages. Let's go to these playoff averages. MJ in the playoffs, first year, 29.3 as a rookie, 8.5 assists a game in the playoffs. His second year after injury, and I lied, I said 39 points. I'm lying. He scored 43.7 points after injury with 5.7 assists. His third year, still without Pippen, 35 points a game, 35.7. He had 6 assists. Okay, then he 36 a game in the playoffs the year after that, when he lost to Detroit. Then he was 36 again. Then he was 31. And then let's go from when he won. 34 points a game in the playoffs when they won. 35 in the playoffs when they won. 31 in the playoffs. 30 in the playoffs. 31 again. 32 again in the playoffs. Let's talk about LeBron's playoff experience since he's been a rookie. His rookie year, 0.0 because he didn't make it. Sophomore year, 0.0 because he didn't make it. His third year, he had a great year. 30.8 points a game. They lost to who did they lose? They lost to Detroit. They lost to Detroit that year. The year after, they went to the finals. LeBron averaged that year in the playoffs 25.1. Terrible. The next year, 28.2. The next year, this is when they lost to.
But you're just looking at scoring.
I'm looking.
That's all you're looking at.
Oh,
remember.
Yeah.
I never said that Jordan wasn't a better scorer.
How do
than
you
LeBron.
win?
I said he's a better player.
How do you
than
win?
LeBron.
How do you
And
win in the game? Do you win by rebounds or do you win by points?
You win by points.
Okay.
But you also got assists that lead to points, which LeBron has more of.
He does have more, but if you had the assist and if you had the points made by the players, Jordan is killing them. It's not even close.
But look, you got this guy. Notice how he hasn't said anything about the clutch, because that's what I was talking about, was the increased amount of everything that
Okay,
LeBron does.
You're right. I
when
forgot
the
about
clutch
that. I
comes.
forgot. I was too deep into mine. I forgot. Let me
He started talking in that whole.
Let me address that.
Trail about points only.
I'm gonna address that. Let's talk about clutch. Let's talk about LeBron James
You want to
has
talk about buzzer beaters?
LeBron James has zero shot attempts. Forget a buzzer beater. He had 0 shot attempts in the NBA Finals when either trailing or losing by 1 or 2 points. In the NBA, in his history of the NBA, he had 0 shot attempts. 0. You can't be clutch if you don't shoot the ball. You can't be clutch if you don't shoot the ball. Let's talk. Hey, but